Yeah. I just think that's people on the internet, though. People be trying to clock people tea
so hard. Like, why do y'all be trying to clock it? Why do you care?
But I feel like we get that too, though.
About what?
A lot. Like, people just trying to clock our tea. Like, what have we got done?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. They be like making false accusations about work we got done to our face. They be making false accusations about work we got done to our bodies. Like, it's just like, whatever I tell you I did, why you can't just take that for being the truth because I'm telling the truth? To me, it's one thing when people will tell you what they've done or just not say nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just hate when people lie.
Yeah.
Like, either say what you did, say what you said, or
say what you said.
Either say what you said or just don't say nothing at all.
Just don't say nothing at all.
I just hate when people lie because I just feel like, why lie about it if you've got something done? Like, we live in an era where so many people have had plastic surgery. So many people have had procedures done. And it's just not no reason to lie no more. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. Like, I think we've talked about this before on the show. Definitely, it's definitely women out there who have nice natural body.
Yes.
I say this all the time. Prior to me getting lipo, I always had a nice body. Like, I always had a slim waist. I already had hips and stuff. But then it's like I got lipo, and then I ended up getting lipo again, and I got a little more added to my hips. But it's like, I don't care when people say stuff, but it's just like, I hate when people try to make accusations and you not right. Because I remember before I even got like a second round of lipo and got any fat added to my hips, people were saying that I had a BBL. And I never had a BBL. And you know me, you're my best friend. Like, I have no reason to lie about these things. But people will try so hard to clock that tea because they just don't believe that girls can already have, like, we're Black women. I get so tired of saying that. Like, we are the originators of having curves. Why is it so hard to believe that some people can just have big butts naturally? You know what I mean? Or have hips naturally. I don't know. I just think it's weird. But I hate the girls that lie. I don't want to say hate, because hate is a strong word. I don't care enough to hate y'all. But I just think it's weird. I think it's weird when girls lie. Just like, even when people be trying to clock our tea, people be always trying to say I had a nose job. If I've had a nose job, I would say I had a nose job. But I also have old pictures up on the internet from when I was 18 years old, 16 years old, 20, 21 years old. I have the same nose. But why is it hard to believe that a Black woman hasn't gotten any work done to her face and she just has a beautiful face? Like, I think it's weird.
And
and people love to say, oh, well, y'all done have Botox and lip fillers. That's not surgery.
It's not. Well, I'll say this, because I'm glad you brought that up too. Because somebody had sent me...
And Botox doesn't change anything.
Well, I'll say this. To me personally, it does. Because I had somebody respond to me. I had somebody respond to my story probably like a week or two ago. They were like, Lex, you were so beautiful. Stop touching your face. And I said, like, girl, have I done a little 1-2 fillers and stuff? Yes, I have. But personally, I liked it, but it wasn't something that I continued to do. But Botox is something like, I like a little Botox. Does Botox change your face? Yes, it does. Because it relaxes the muscles. Things get, a little tighter, Yes, Botox does change your face. But again, who cares? Who cares? At the end of the day, we are on camera, on 4K camera every week. So if I want to do a little 1-2 and I like to look good, let me look good. But it doesn't matter if you've put a needle to anything. That's how I feel. But it doesn't matter. Stop trying to clock tea. Tell people, hey, you know what? You look good, boo. And keep it pushing.
Well, I guess what I more so meant when I said Botox doesn't change anything is that it's like, it's not changing the anatomy of your face. Like, my face still looks the same. My bone structure is the same.
You're not taking nothing out.
My features are the same. It's not changing anything. All it's doing is like stopping my forehead from wrinkling. It's making my skin tighter and smoother. That's it. But it's not changing the structure or the anatomy or my features.
I agree.
So that's why I hate when people always try to be like, oh, well, y'all have had Botox. My face is my face. I have not had any work done. But I get so tired of like having, I think we both do. It just be like, whatever.
At this point,
at this point, run with it and believe what y'all want to believe. It doesn't matter what me and Lex tell y'all we've done. Y'all are still going to believe what y'all want to believe. It doesn't matter if I say I never had fat injected into my butt. Y'all are never gonna believe me.
Right.
It just don't matter.
I'll say this too. When we were talking about like the girls who be lying.
Yeah.
Because there's one girl who be lying so bad. And I don't care personally, but I always just like see sometimes it'll get retweeted or posted on my timeline. I just be like, it's just so much. And this is coming from a professional liar. I be lying for no reason.
Well, I feel like if you a professional, you good at it. So
I am. That's just because you know me. You know too much of my truth. If somebody don't know my truth,
I think you be giving away your lies easily. Like, it's easy to clock it.
not you trying to clock my teeth.
It's easy because it's too easy to clock
But
it.
but I was just saying, like, when I see this person always lying about their body and stuff,
Yeah.
but I think that goes back to why people don't believe you, because she had a fire body before.
Yeah.
And her body is still nice, but that's why people be like, okay, girl, if she lying, then you should Drea lying. But anyways, I say that to say,
But I will actually say though, like, that's the
but
difference.
I know, but what I'm saying is, like you said earlier, it's easy just to not say anything.
Yeah.
Just don't say nothing. And for me personally, the reason I've always been honest and truthful is because I know I was that young girl looking at people older than me or looking up to people and be like, oh my God, I wish I could look like that, not knowing that they've spent like $50,000 at the doctor. And that's not shade, because when you're a beautiful woman and you want to keep up with your looks, that's what be happening. That's what be going on.
Yeah.
So I've always been honest, and I be telling girls, hey, don't look at me and be like, oh, I want to go to the gym and get that, because you're not going to the gym to get that. You can if you have a night, but that's just what my journey was.
Well, I do have a question. This is a question that I have. For me, I feel like when I was younger, like the first round of lipo that I got, I was like 23. Because I got my boobs done and I got lipo at the same time. And for a long time, that was me. I would never lie about it. I just wouldn't talk about it. Like, I just would never talk about it. I would talk about getting my boobs done, but I just would never talk about
Why
getting
is
lipo.
that?
Because I just felt like, I don't know. I didn't feel the need to talk about
But
it.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I think it's so weird how people will be like, oh, I got my boobs done, but they won't admit to like BBLs,
Because
lipo, nose jobs.
Well, to me, this is the thing. I think that for a long time, and I think that other girls, like maybe some of y'all, if it's some of y'all out there, y'all can leave comments in the comments. But
Comments in the comments.
But like, I feel like for me, for a long time, I felt like I didn't add nothing to my body. Like, I just got lipo and I already had a fire body. So I didn't feel like I had really like changed anything dramatically. That's why I feel like a lot of people didn't know whether or not I had did nothing for a long time anyways, because people who knew me from high school and college, I already had like a nice body. So I don't know. To me, I didn't feel like I changed anything. To me, for a long time, I looked at BBLs and lipo completely different.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like a BBL, you're changing your whole frame. Like, and that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, with you, you don't feel like you had to kind of like speak on it because your body looked dramatically different from your older pictures to when you got that first round of that first BBL.
You know what's crazy? I didn't feel like I had to speak on it, but y'all know me, I'm an oversharer.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like I had to speak on it. Like, I remember the first time I went out after my first round and people were like, I had an anxiety attack because it was so many people like, oh my God. And mind you, I got my first round in 2016. And that doesn't seem like that long ago, but in 2016, BBLs were not how they are now. Like, I was a pioneer of the BBL crew.
No, you were. And I low-key think I was the pioneer of getting lipo. That's why
you were a pioneer of getting your boobs done for black women, because black women really weren't getting their boobs done at that time.
Because I got my boobs, that's what I'm saying. I got my boobs done and lipo in 2015. At the
They're
beginning.
about to take this out of context. These hoes think they started everything.
No.